I am so excited to be doing this showcase with you guys today for Celebration Bakugo. The reason being, this is my first ever 130 UR Plus showcase, and I did not even have to go to Pity to get this guy to 130, which is absolutely crazy. So I just am so excited to show you what a max level, max board character can do in Ultra Arena, and also what he can do in Climax Battle. We're gonna start with some Ultra Arena matches, and then we'll head over to Climax Battle, where I will show you guys yet another team for Climax Battle that you can use. I have already put out a bunch of double S difficulty videos on Climax Battle. One of those teams uses SRs and general pool units, so if you have been struggling to beat the Night Eye Climax Battle, make sure you go check out those videos. To start off this video, we're going to take on Tokuza. I am literally doing this. I know we're going to destroy his team because just look at his team, right? But I'm doing it because I saw him here and I had to. He was literally in my list. I didn't refresh at all. This is the team we are going to be running when we take on actual teams though, and that is the Celebration Yayorozu, the Celebration Ochako, and the Celebration Bakugo. Really quickly, let me review what Bakugo can do with you guys. But overall, I would just say this team is a speed, AoE, status element cancellation / block team. That's what it does with Uraraka and Bakugo, and that's what makes this team so good. So for his plus ultra move, it's called Winning Impact. Deals 700% damage to a single opponent with a medium chance of burning the opponent for 3 turns. Increases this skill impact by 30% for all of these things when the opponent is affected by power down, speed down, and skill impact. And critical hit rate down. I read that wrong. And then he also shortens the cooldown time of all allies by 1, which makes him insanely good. A character who has DPS and support by lowering action skill cooldown time is amazing, and it's really uncommon, so that makes this character very, very good. His first action skill is Upper Blast. It deals 450% damage to a single opponent, cancels 2 of their temporary buffs, so there's the buff cancellation. Uraraka also cancels buffs, decreases their defense by 30% for 3 turns, which is insane, and blocks their buffs for 2 turns, which is really good. Also, it increases characters plus ultra gauge by 40% when used in a successfully executed skill chain, which is easily achievable with a cooldown time of 4, but really a cooldown time of 3 after his plus ultra. His second action skill is called Crash Burst. Deals 300% damage to all opponents, which is an attack all, fits the meta, right? Decreases their power by 25% for 3 turns. Decreases their defense by 25% for 3 turns, and their speed by 35% for 3 turns. So a lot of debuffs, and they're canceling the buffs that the enemies have, as well as blocking them between Uraraka and Bakugo. It's just insane. This team is really, really good. His first auto skill is Weakness Frenzy. After character initiates 2 critical attacks, decreases power of all opponents by 15% for 3 turns, speed by 15% for 3 turns, and critical hit rate by 15%. So you almost never have to worry about speed after like turn 1, essentially. And then second auto skill, Unwavering Admiration, gives character the ability to land a bullseye and increases speed by 25% for 3 turns up to 1 time. After character initiates critical attack 1 time, increases character's critical hit rate by 10% up to 5 times, and critical skill impact by 10% up to 5 times. So if they do have a defensive unit, the battle drags on, well, it's not going to matter because you're just going to be insane by the time you get to the end of the battle. And then for our extra skill, the one I have right now, I actually didn't roll to switch it. I just went with what it gave me because I didn't want to get more character pieces at the time. But I have increases character skill impact by 20% for 3 turns every 3 critical hits. I feel like that one's pretty freaking solid on this Bakugo. So with all that said, let's go ahead and hop into this battle versus Tokuza and see how this goes. An all Tokoyami team. I'm excited to see how good his Tokoyami is. I know his new purple UR Tokoyami is UR plus, so let's see just how strong that boy is. We're going to go ahead and we're going to buff. We're going to do that and then do that. We of course are first because we are faster. And his Tokoyamis are actually quite powered up. He had a 400,000 battle power Tokoyami team, so that should show you how much he actually genuinely loves Tokoyami. I really like Tokoyami myself, but I don't think I'm on the same level as Tokuza. Like, he just really, really loves Tokoyami. Alright, there's one dead. We had evasion, so we're fine. Okay, and we'll use all of our plus ultras. We probably mostly kill him here. Alright, there's one dead. And then Uraraka should kill the other two right here at the end. Oh, she actually didn't kill him. Wow. Wow, you have that Tokoyami leveled up quite a bit. Dang, man. Dang. Okay. Well, definitely dead now. Definitely dead now. So that was just a little fun match to get it out of the way. I know it's not really, that's not really part of the showcase, but it had to be done. It was there, and it looked like a fun team to take on. I wish we could all just do, like, I wish there was a separate league where you could just do fun teams and try different things or something like that. That would be cool. Or you could battle your friends' teams without it meaning anything, you know, without it requiring you to gain or lose rank, stuff like that. That'd be cool. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and we're going to take on this secret battle. Have no idea what it's gonna be. Hopefully we can win it. We are taking on a Celebration Deku, Celebration Uraraka, and Celebration Yayorozu team. I have no idea whose team this is. I have no idea if the characters are UR plus or not. So this could go very well for us or very badly. I'm hoping we have more speed, but we'll see. If we don't have more speed turn 1, okay, we do. I was gonna say, if we don't have more speed turn 1, we will by the end of turn 1. All right, here we go. Ideally, I would like to get rid of Uraraka first, but sometimes that's not always possible. I might have to go after Deku first. We'll see which one just heals less, I guess, and hope for the best. Going against these healing comps can be annoying sometimes, but we did stun Yayorozu. I can't speak today, guys. We did stun Yayorozu at the start, so that helps a lot. Big damage from Bakugo, and the Uraraka is dead. Easy peasy. Granted, I do have a level 130 Bakugo. That gives me a little bit of an advantage, I would say. I do have to be careful, though, because Aizawa can really, like, just mess things up for your team. So I'm actually going to target Aizawa with all my plus ultras, because I don't want to be sealed or anything like that. Alright, there's one barrier. There's two barriers. And there we go. We were able to hit him for some right there. Gosh, Aizawa is so annoying. I forget how annoying Fantasy Aizawa can really be. Okay, we're going to do this on Uraraka. We're going to block buffs, and then we're going to stun. Hopefully we do some decent damage here. Oof, and we stunned Aizawa. There we go. There we go. I actually kind of, if there was any character I feared, it's probably him, because he can just allow you to punch out the belt, and he can take out a character pretty easily. Alright, there we go. Alright, Mirio's probably going to start drawing aggro this turn, and then he'll have persistence, which is annoying, but we have Uraraka's attack all with her plus ultra, so I think we'll be fine. And a plus ultra from Yayorozu, he dodged, perfect. And then all of our plus ultras there. He is in persistence now, so he's going to force us to attack him, but we have attack alls, so we should be able to get pretty close to... I think we killed him here. Oh, we didn't quite kill Yayorozu with that attack, but we did with the second one, so that's fine. Alright, now we just have to contend with Mirio. This fight is as good as ours. It doesn't even matter if I land these taps, but I'll do it anyways. And you can see how much damage Bakugo really starts doing by the end of the battle. Like, that was an insane amount of damage. It does take him a minute to kind of get there, but he does scale. So a character that scales, cancels buffs, does debuffs on the enemy, blocks buffs, and reduces action skill cooldown time for the team, as well as doing big damage. He's really, really good. His kit's insane. It's hard to explain to you guys how much he is actually doing. Now, when we look at the battle log here, though, I will say, you might not be impressed with his damage as much as Uraraka, but I would say he is still pretty good. He has 331,000 damage, whereas Uraraka has 529,000. I think what he lacks in damage, though, he of course makes up for in debuffs and all the other things that he does. So he is just really insane in my opinion. How much battle power was that? That was 458,000 with Dante? Okay, let's see if we can find... Well, there's one right there. Let's take on, oh my gosh, this is probably a bad idea. We're going to take on Tarkung. This is a team that you would dread to take on because There is so much healing. It can be really hard to get through it, but maybe with the cancellation of buffs and the blocking buffs, we can do it and we can get through it. Bakugo also has pretty good crit, so hopefully it'll work out for us. So in this particular composition, I like to go after Najire first because she's the one that honestly not scares me the most, but she kind of scares me the most because of her evasion, which can just ruin everything for you. But also, I would say out of the three of them, she's probably the squishiest. So with that said, go ahead and use all of our abilities. We are faster, which is great. I wasn't sure if we would be. Block their buffs, but they resist, right? That's why this meta is so annoying. The healing and stuff like that, the status ailment, cancellation, nullification, BS is just so annoying to get around. Okay. Go ahead and do all this. Watch, now she's down to half health. She'll be back up to full health next turn. It's so annoying. But it is what it is. Oh, actually, she didn't heal as much as I thought. We have a good chance. Okay, cool. Let's go. Plus ultra wise. Oop, we want to make sure Uraraka, I almost missed her plus ultra there. We are first before Najire. Maybe we can... Well, no, she has last stand, huh? Did we cancel it? I think we canceled it, actually. Maybe she doesn't. Let me see. Najire, let's see. Last stand. No last stand, and she has buff block. Okay, we might actually be able to kill Najire before she plus ultras, stopping the evasion. Let's go. Hopefully Bakugo does enough damage. Okay, he did. Let's go. Alright, that gives us a giant leg up in this fight. And right there, we have won this fight. Ooh, Bakugo for the win. All right, let's go ahead and buff. And I think it's pretty much all but over. Hopefully Deku doesn't just, clap my team. Oh, it doesn't matter. We cancel his buffs and kill them anyways. Persistence doesn't matter. Okay, sweet. Yep, easy win. The addition of Bakugo to my team, I'm not gonna lie, has just made Ultra Arena so much easier. It's crazy how good this character is. Granted, I do have him 130. I haven't really had 130 characters for Arena before, so maybe that's what it is. But yeah, Bakugo is insanely good. Let's take a look at him in Climax Battle, and then in Climax Battle, I will slow down one of the plus ultras so we can watch that animation through together. Here is the Climax Battle team I am going to be using. I am going to be using Fantasy Uraraka, the New Year's Toto, and Celebration Bakugo. This team works out pretty decently overall, I would say. I am going to be using Toto and a third successfully executed skill chain, but I have him where I have him because I want Bakugo to stay in when people get knocked out. So with all that said, let's do this. For phase 1, you can stall it out and you can lower All Might's health and then go into phase 2, or you can be like me, and in 2 turns we want to get Night Eye down to phase 2, and then on phase 3 we will just plus ultra All Might. Alright, this part is still so annoying. Every time I do this, I hate that. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this, and this. Oh, I did the order backwards too. I forgot to use Todoroki third. That's my bad. Don't make my mistakes. Use Todoroki third there. I don't think it's really going to affect the outcome overall, but yeah. Okay. Now we go like this, and this. Alright, there we go. That just increases our crit rate using Todoroki third. Also, his abilities want them to be, used in a third successfully executed skill chain, so don't mess that part up. Alright, now we have to target All Might. We're going to use our plus ultras. $19,000. Bakugo should do more. 87,000. That's pretty good. Todoroki with only 23,000. Alright, now we can switch back to Night Eye. Go ahead and use this, then we'll use this, then we'll use this. This way we'll lower All Might enough that he doesn't draw aggro next turn. There's the attack all, lower All Might. Attack all, lower All Might. We might have lowered him too much because then he healed back up, but it is what it is. Did we go into the next phase? Right? Oh, we did go into the next phase. Okay. We have all of our action skills at least, so we'll have a full skill chain with Bakugo right here, which is nice. He does have, Night Eye does have a lot of debuffs on him, so his Sharp Eye shouldn't give him too much evasion. We do have Bullseye characters out as well, which is why we're running this team. And you can see just how essential Bakugo is with those debuffs. That's the biggest thing in this Climax battle that makes him really good, because now Sharp Eye only has a 45% chance to evade, whereas like normally it has like 80 to 90%, which is incredibly annoying. So we'll go ahead and do all these. We want to hit Night Eye 5 times. Once we've hit him 5 times, then we are able to target All Might and stop All Might from plus ultraing us. And there we go. We are now able to target All Might. I hope Night Eye doesn't take away my plus ultra with Bakugo, but we'll be able to see his plus ultra right here if he doesn't. It's so painful to watch action skills in slow-mo. I feel like it almost makes you miss the tap more than if it was on ×3 speed. Alright, here we go with Bakugo's plus ultra. I like the circle flying in. It's still really good. I'm honestly a big fan of this. I'm a big fan of that animation. What I'm not a big fan of is his outro animation. I don't like that much. Okay, we were able to seal All Might, which is perfect. Now we're going to use our plus ultras on Night Eye, but I think Night Eye is going to get rid of one of their plus ultras. We'll see. Okay, 99,000. Oh, he didn't. Let's go. Perfect. And we're into the last phase. So you can see how much easier that was if you watched any of my previous videos on Climax Battle. Using Bakugo versus not using Bakugo, it makes a pretty big difference. So right here in this final phase, you want to get them both down to 0% health essentially, and then you can kill one of them while the other one's stunned. We are going to go after All Might first because Night Eye's plus ultra just does not scare me, whereas All Might's plus ultra completely terrifies me. So we're going to go ahead and do this. Alright, here comes this plus ultra. Once again, see, you don't have to worry that much about Night Eyes. All Might is the definite threat in the room right here. Alright, there we go, and All Might is stunned because he's at 0 health, or 1 health rather. We're just gonna do this. We're gonna have to wait one more turn to be able to actually end this because he healed All Might right there, but it is what it is. Alright, and we should be getting close to having attack alls come up, I feel like. Yeah, next turn we'll have the attack alls. Let's see if this will get All Might low enough. Yep, perfect. And now we can kill and kill. Boom. And that's how much easier it is using Celebration Bakugo to clear this Climax battle compared to when you do not use him. So overall, Celebration Bakugo, absolute beast in Climax battle, absolute beast in Ultra Arena, and I am very happy, and I can honestly say he is a character worth DXing. Okay, I haven't been able to give a lot of opinions on fully DXing characters before because, let's face it, it costs a lot of money to DX a character, and I've been happy with getting level 100 characters up till now, and I probably will be here after now too. I'm not going to start DXing every character because, let's face it, that's insane. But from my standpoint, I think he's very, very good, and if you just had a level 100 Celebration Bakugo, I did try him out at level 100, not in this video obviously, but before this, I do think he's very good at level 100 as well. If you guys enjoyed the video, please go down there, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and thank you guys so much for supporting the channel. Peace!